Prison authorities say it is about time government hands them the exclusive rights to produce on large scale and guarantee markets for their products.
We are capable of doing so many things, but the constraint is that we needed support from government. If you travel outside Ghana, the practice is that specialized areas have been ceded to the prisons where nobody competes with us. We have a large chunk of cheap labor.
It is possible, but it needs a lot of political will and commitment. You have to have political will, you have to have the commitment, and you have to have the focus as a country as to what you are looking for. As far as the NDC administration is concerned, and as far as His Excellency the President is concerned, the political will is there. We now need coordination.
Mainstreaming spiritual programs aimed at reforming inmates have not been overlooked either. Spiritual care in prisons is the role played by the chaplaincy. We were privy to one such sermons at the Kumasi prisons.
Life means goodness. The Lord is asking you, just as you told the Israelites. So coming to prison does not mean that's the end of your life.
At Nsaom prisons, Catholic inmates worship, and so do the Methodist, Presbyterian, Action, Pentecostals, Seventh-day Adventists, and Muslims. Inmates have also formed cells for preaching.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! The Bible says, "No opreme, no plenwasi, no se onyine, uyamina wosono, nyakutonende,
Other religions also have the space to flourish here.
Chant it louder, hallelujah.
However, reformation is just one part of a long journey to social integration and acceptance. Ex-convicts recount that upon discharge, they have to contend with rejection and alienation by close relatives and society at large.
All the armed robbers that I met in prison were not first offenders. So I ask family members and friends to support those who show genuine, reformation when they get out of prison, because they need all the supports they can get.
This inmate at the whole prisons could not have put it any better.
I interviewed one person. He said now he was sentenced for 10 years. He served 6 years plus. Now he's thinking about how to resettle himself outside the society. That is what I was advising him on. One person will also be living today. Now, how will societies accept this person? Will society reject? Will the family reject? And when this family reject this person, the person will begin to live between the society and the prison gate. The probability of he coming back is 1.
If you can help a person realign their values, whether you are a pastor or a psychologist, you're doing a great good. But then they must come back into society that is ready and willing to accept them and facilitate that transition, that transformation. If you do all this realignment, cognitive restructuring, or the restructuring of values, and the person comes back and society says, look, we do not accept such people, then you have a problem.
Daniel considers himself lucky to come back to the open arms of his fiancée after close to 20 years in prison.
I receive him nicely. He don't know any place. So whenever he's going to anywhere you go, I'll go. I accompany him.
Pastor Love G-Man says he found peace after the family he hurt the most forgave him.
I am a free man because of the family of the disease intervention. They were the people who wrote a petition to the ex-president for me to be pardoned.
Currently, the service does not have data on discharged prisoners in order to factor them into its aftercare program, making it difficult to be sustained.
For those that are convicted of heinous crimes, we say punish them. But whilst punishing them, reform them, rehabilitate them, so that when they come back into society, they will be of use to the nation. But those that have been left here on remand, the call is that try them or free them. For Metro TV News, Pete Delatenge reporting.